a strengthening but also a retraining exercise for the hip. So if the hip is either tight or weak, it'll usually ask from its neighboring joints, which either it's going to go somewhere up into the back of the pelvis or go down into the knee. So we're going to go through an external rotator strengthening exercise for the hip, but really watching on the mechanics of it. So this is external rotation of the hip. So the hip is external rotating. I know it looks like it's internal because the leg is going in, but it's external rotating. You should be feeling it more in the inner thigh, inner hamstring, inner thigh. If you don't use the correct muscles, or maybe you're a little restricted in your hip, you'll see a lot of people will try to do, which is rotate the tibia. So you'll see some external rotation of the tibia. I guess you could get some internal rotation of the tibia, but that's all that you're basically using like your ankle muscles to help external rotation. You'll see other things as well. You might see some hip shifting or whatever, but you want to just really watch out for that leg. So when I externally rotate, I want to make sure I get to the end range. So for me, this is all I have. It feels pretty stuck, and I want to try to move into it more without any movement in the foot, which is really that's where you can see your leg rotating or not. So getting to the end range, you can really use your own tightness as resistance, but if you have a band, you can kind of tie it and tie it to something outside, like the leg of the table or anything, and then use it like that and kind of work against resistance. Use cables, and if you're in the gym, to increase your resistance, and just really watch out for that compensation.